Bruce, Kiss is my favorite band, but my other favorite band is The Knack. What was it like working with Doug Feiger on your solo record?
So he's making a reference to Doug, who performed a song called Dirty Girl on BK3. First of all, I always was a big fan of that album, you know, My Sharona and A Couple of Good Girls Don't. I knew he was like a Beatle nut, so am I. And then I met a lot of artists, and you know, Gene and Paul have done, and Eric and Tommy, they've all been involved in the rock and roll fantasy camp, okay? And apparently, Doug was a counselor one year. I didn't realize until we got to talk a little bit that he was dealing with an old problem. He had lung cancer many years ago, and then he started to get like some problems with some tumor near his brain or something. But he was in remission, and he was working and doing things. And then I wanted guests on my album. He was naturally one that I wanted to ask. And he did the track. I went to his house. It was wonderful to meet him, see his Beatle collection. He has amazing guitars and everything. Wow. And because of him, I met Ringo Starr, which is a thrill of my life. Because Ringo, apparently they were all AA, him, Ringo, Joe Walsh, and Jeff Lynne, and they all showed up at his memorial in his home with all the Beatles stuff there. I'm with Lisa. We only knew each other about a year, and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm gonna pee in my pants, Lisa. Ringo Starr just walked in the house. You know what I mean? I was like out of my mind, and I did get to talk to him for a minute, talked about Kiss a little bit. So Doug, I mean, at first they asked everybody they had the memorial at his home, and they said take his ashes and put it in his garden. He had a beautiful home out in the West Valley in LA, and I was like, I don't want to do that, Lisa. As soon as Ringo walked in, I said, I'm taking the ashes and putting it in the, you know, in his garden in the back. I'll do whatever he says. He just gave me the thrill of a life. But it's a wonderful track, great performance by him, and it was a real thrill to meet him. Yes.